That is a socialistic institution, hands down, no questions asked. Like there could not be a more prime example of it. It's the fifth pillar of the Communist Manifesto. Central bank, uh, absolute state money, requirement to use that state money.
The literal definition I have here is an economic market in which supply and demand are not regulated, which is what you were touching on, or are regulated only with minor restrictions. So if the state's uh, state is regulating a lot now, and there's a lot of regulations and a lot of restrictions, it's clear to say that we're not in a free market and therefore not in a capitalistic society. So obviously that kind of puts us more towards the socialistic aspect. And
Mhm.
so socialism is any of various theories or systems of social organization in which the means of producing and distributing goods is owned collectively or by a centralized government that often plans and controls the economy. So obviously we have a state that is controlling and plans everything. So is there any state that you know of that is actually by definition capitalistic?
No, no. Particularly in the modern idea of the nation state, because what's the greatest market of any good in all economies? It's money. Like like the market for iPhones is, really, really big, but the market for money is iPhones, retail, like energy. Like the market for money is one half of the entire market. It is that which is exchanged for every good. So to have a money that has a verifiable government enforced monopoly, a price setting mechanism that is explicit, run by a board of people and politically decided, entirely owned in the concept of production by a central institution, legally forced in the sense that you must purchase this money and you must use this money for all of your contracts and arrangements, or else, that is socialism for half the economy by itself. By
Okay.
itself.
So we have the monopoly on money backed by the monopoly on violence. And
Yeah.
with central banking, obviously, inherently, that is a socialistic economy, right?
Yeah. That is a socialistic institution, hands down, no questions asked. Like there could not be a more prime example of it. It's the fifth pillar of the Communist Manifesto. Central bank, uh, absolute state money, requirement to use that state money. Like that is that is a core tenet of socialism and communism.